Hello, my charmed ones, and welcome back to my channel for another video. If this is your first time with me, I would love to say welcome. My name is Alexis, but I'm also known as MissTrenchcoat all across the internet, and I help ambitious women learn to plan for a balanced and successful life and business. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about planning your life. Specifically, I have something incredibly exciting to share with you guys today. And as you can tell from the title of the video, it is a productivity advent calendar. I know this is going to be such a fun video. Okay, so as I'm filming this, it is mid-October now, and it's that time of year where we start seeing advent calendars popping up online and in stores. And I was just talking to the followers of mine over on Instagram, and I had done a poll to see if advent calendars were something that you guys actually were interested in, and so many people said yes, that advent calendars were something that they were interested in. Now, if you're not familiar with what an advent calendar is, it's essentially a countdown calendar, which is counting down the days until Christmas. So the word Advent itself actually means arrival, and the term Advent is also a term that's used a lot in Christianity because it denotes the season of those few weeks before Christmas actually happens, right, on December 25th. But despite the, Christian origins of Advent and even Advent calendars, which, have been traced back to like 15th century Germany, an Advent calendar today is really any variety of like numbered calendar where each day from 1 to 24, you open like a little box or a little door to reveal some sort of surprise or small gift, which is meant to actually build up anticipation and excitement for Christmas. Now, of course, in 2022, Advent calendars are way more advanced, and they're a much more secular notion than the origins of an Advent calendar. And you can find any number of Advent calendars now marketed towards both children, which is kind of where Advent calendars started, as being for children, but you also can find them now marketed to adults as well. And you can find versions of Advent calendars filled with small toys, candy, makeup, food items, and pet treats, you name it. I bet they've made an advent calendar out of it, right? So the one thing I've never seen before is an advent calendar filled with productivity and planning tools to help celebrate the arrival of Christmas, of course, but also to help prepare us and our planners for the new year. So this is something that I've actually been wanting to do for a number of years now. But because my productivity tools are mostly digital, I wasn't exactly sure how I should go about creating a productivity advent calendar. Short of selling like a bundle of 24 planner downloads, which is fine, but I wanted to create something that was more like a virtual advent calendar. So guess what? I did it. It's called the Advent of Productivity Calendar, and it's 24 days of functional productivity tools for your perfect 2023 planner setup. So this is a first of its kind productivity and planning advent calendar that you open virtually online. It includes 25 PDF downloads that you can print and then add to your 2023 planner setup. The downloads included with the advent calendar are a mix of inserts and other productivity printables and planning tools intended for you to essentially help create your own perfect custom planner for the new year. So here are some of the things that you will find inside. There is a mix of 2023 dated and undated inserts. There are decorative and functional dashboards, planner organization tools, inspirational lists and other decor items, functional and beautiful planner accessories, a set of print instructions for the items in the calendar, and you can print these items at home as much as you like, which is why I love digital tools, or you can take them to a local print shop to have them printed if you don't have a printer of your own at home. So the inserts that are included in this bundle are sized at half letter. However, with the print instructions that I provide to you with this bundle, you can print them at half letter, A5, US letter, or A4. So you can cover a variety of different sizes, no matter like what planner or binder you use. There are also some PDFs that are included, some productivity tools that are included in the advent calendar that are meant to be printed at full letter or A4 specifically, but it's okay if you want to adjust those things. You know, when you see them, I think you're going to understand, you know, what they're for, and, you know, you'll be able to decide if you want to print them full, which is how I recommend them, or if you want to like play around with the print size, totally fine. Now, of course, because this is a digital print on demand advent calendar, there are a few things that I definitely recommend you have. Not all of them are absolute necessities, but just to give you an idea, definitely you're going to want to have a printer or access to a printer. I always recommend using 24 to 32 pound printer paper, so that could be helpful as well. You're definitely going to want a paper trimmer, a hole punch that is compatible with your planner binder of choice. If you are not familiar, the planner binding style that I use is disc bound, right? So I have a disc bound punch for mine, but if you use a 6-ring binder or a 3-ring binder, just have the punch that's, you know, that cooperates, that's compatible with the binder you're going to put the inserts into for your 2023 planner. I also recommend that you have things maybe on hand, like some cardstock paper. So that's like 65-pound cardstock would be really good, even higher if you wanted to, but that's a really nice, you know, size cardstock to have. Full sheet labels as well. So full 8.5 by 11 sheet labels to print on, as well as 3x3 sticky notes. So that might give you a little hint to some of the other goodies that are inside of the advent calendar, but those are the things that I would recommend you have to make full use of the advent calendar. And of course, like I said, if you don't have a printer, you absolutely can take it to Staples, Kinko's, FedEx, wherever, and have them printed there. Absolutely no problem. So all the designs included with the advent calendar are completely unique. They're not sold separately, and they're not found in my shop or in any other offers or programs that I have. So these are completely unique designs. And if sold separately, I ended up having to calculate this. It was a little tedious. The designs would actually total $250 in retail value in my shop. If I were to break it down and I applied my pricing model to each of the items, it actually came out to be $251, but $250 worth of planning tools for one amazing price. So this is definitely a really great value and something you're not going to find elsewhere in any of my other products or any of my other offers where I do digital printables. So the digital advent calendar itself, this is the exciting part, it resides on its own page of my private membership site, which you're going to get access to upon checkout with the advent calendar. And what's going to happen, and I'll throw some screenshots up, is that when you check out with the advent calendar, you are going to actually get access to a welcome letter PDF. Inside of that welcome letter is a link that you can use to register for the membership site. Now, if you're already a member of that membership site, which many people are, if you're in my mastermind or if you have any of my other productivity courses, you likely are already signed up. No problem. You just follow that link, log into your account, and what it's going to do is it's going to add the advent calendar to your account permissions. Okay, so that's what you're going to get when you check out. Now, when you follow the links in the welcome letter, you are going to get to the page for the advent calendar where you're going to be able to open a virtual box per day, one day for each day leading up to Christmas from the 1st to the 24th of December. Or what you can do is you can choose the seasonal holiday of your choice or any random date of your choice to, be creating this countdown to, right? So if you don't celebrate Christmas and you want to do this to another holiday, or even if you want to do it to, New Year's Day, right? You absolutely can do that. That's why I'm sharing this information with you this early, so you really have an opportunity to use this and structure it the way that you see fit, right? So you'll open a box per day for 24 days, right? To get all of your downloads. Or if you want, because I'm not controlling anybody's what they want to do. This is like manifest your own destiny here. You can feel free to go ahead and just open all of the boxes at once, download all of the tools, right? And then you can just get to work setting up your beautiful 2023 custom functional planner. So let's go ahead now and take a look at the beautiful page that I've designed for the Advent calendar with all of its boxes and all of that fun stuff. Here it is. You can see this is the site where it is located, and it says 2022 Advent of Productivity Calendar. I know you're not going to be able to see my mouse on the recording, but let me go ahead and I can just read to you what it says on this page. So it says, as a countdown to Christmas, or like I said, any holiday or date you decide, each day you can open a box by clicking the gift icon to reveal a unique productivity tool, or feel free to open all of the boxes at once and download and enjoy all of your treats and begin putting them to use in your planner setup for 2023. And then you can see there's a link here. I don't know if that's changing while I'm hovering over it with my mouse, but it says click here for a set of print instructions that you can use for your digital inserts and files. So if you click there, you're going to get the actual print instructions, and it's going to tell you a little bit more about how to print the things inside. And then here we have the actual Advent calendar itself, right? And let me see if I can make it shrink so you guys can kind of see. Like, it kind of just looks like a normal Advent calendar, right? Like a paper Advent calendar with the 24 boxes. So we have the boxes numbered. So day 1, so you could open that theoretically if you were opening this for Christmas, December 1st, December 2nd, December 3rd, as we're going through the boxes. And what you do to open them is you see on these pictures, there is a little box icon, and you click on that icon. I'm not going to click on it because if I click on any of them right now, it's going to open the download, and I don't want to spoil any surprises, but you will click on that icon for each day. That's going to open a new window where you're going to see that download, and you're going to be able to download it to your computer. And of course, please make sure you save your downloads so that you have ongoing access to them, of course, okay? So that is the Advent calendar page. And like I said, I really wanted to do something a little bit more special, a little bit more like you were actually opening a physical Advent calendar, but in digital form. I know I could have just given you, upon checkout, 24, like a file with like 24 files inside of it, right? But I wanted this to be a little bit more special and have that charmed shop MissTrenchcoat touch. So I hope you guys like the way this looks. I think it's really pretty. I love the black and white striped boxes, very neutral for whatever holiday you decide you are celebrating with this Advent calendar. But that is what the page looks like, and essentially what you do to use the Advent calendar. So I am overjoyed to bring you this new and unique Advent calendar in celebration and preparation for Christmas and the 2023 new year. I sincerely hope that the tools inside the calendar help you to create your own sense of planner peace with a customized set of unique inserts to help you manage and organize your life in a more systemized way. So, of course, the 2022 Advent of Productivity calendar is on sale now. Click the link in the description box of this video to purchase yours now. That link is going to take you over to the sales page. And in case you're curious, the sales page includes further details about your purchase, including a list of all of the 24 downloads and a preview image of the 24 downloads as well. But be careful, because if you don't want to spoil the surprise for yourself of what's inside, I just want you to be aware of that, right? So you will see a little preview image, not the whole thing, because I want to keep some surprise for, sense of surprise. That's the whole thing about an Advent calendar. If you know exactly what's in it, it's a little bit less fun, right? So if you want to keep the surprise for yourself, absolutely just be aware that that information is on the page. If you are someone who wants to know exactly what's inside, feel free to scroll down the sales page. You will see a list of what is actually inside, like a brief description of what it is. And in one of the images in the carousel for the listing, you will see 24 little pictures with a little preview of each page, just to give you a sense of what you are purchasing. So thank you guys so much for your time today. I want to hear from you. Do you love Advent calendars? Is the idea of a planning and productivity Advent calendar something that is interesting to you? I know it's been something that's been on my heart and mind to create for a while. I'm so glad that I was able to do it in this kind of creative and more clever way to give you guys a more authentic Advent calendar experience, but in a virtual or digital form. So feel free to ask any questions down in the comments if you need to know anything. I am absolutely here for you. Feel free to send me an email. I'll pop my email up on screen if you want to contact me. But yeah, go ahead and grab your Advent calendar now. Like I said, $250 worth of inserts for an amazing price. So go ahead, check it out. Let me know what you think, and I hope you guys have a wonderful and exciting holiday season. Please make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Feel free to share it with anyone you think would find it helpful or interesting as well. Of course, make sure you're following me on Instagram at MissTrenchcoat to get more of the behind the scenes of my productivity, life, and business. And if you're not yet subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button for more awesome videos by me. And until next time, bye-bye!